Hello there, running ears, and it's me once again. Excitement is building now that we can register for live runs, and so I'm going to get right to it. So, what are we going to expect once they come back and this November? So, these are 7 thoughts that I had of things that you might want to prepare for, just in case. So, let's get right to it. Number 1 is the expo. So, expos are usually packed at the beginning of an event. Now, after a while, you do get to walk around. There's times and there's places where it's not as packed. And I am actually showing you some video of the 2019 Walt Disney World Run Disney Wine and Dine event. So you could see actually they had all the posters from all the other runs. But my guess is that they're going to have it as usual. So they're not going to limit capacity inside the expo at all. Now, keep in mind, guys, that at the expo, at the live expo, this happens every year. This is before the pandemic. They do have a waiting line to get into the actual merchandise store. So be expectant of that. That is not, this has nothing to do with the pandemic. This is something they do every year for crowd control. So just be aware that that may happen. For the next one is going to be transportation from your resort to the start line. Now, all of the Walt Disney World resorts will have transportation to the start of the run. So as you can see, you walk up to the buses that are waiting for you, and you can get on one of the buses. My guess is it's going to be just like anything else that is going on right now. They are not limiting capacity on the bus as of now. So I believe that we will be able to get on the bus in a timely manner. Masks are mandatory whenever you're taking any kind of transportation within the parks themselves. So be prepared for that. Now, this is going to be a little bit more interesting because now we're going to get into the corrals. So what's going to happen to the corrals? So corrals can be packed, and I really don't think they're going to distance here. So be prepared that you're going to be surrounded by a whole bunch of different people at all times. Now, I do believe that they are going to have the pre-race fireworks, and that's not going to be affected at all. So one of the reasons that we do these Run Disney events, and this is the reason that I love doing it, is because of the characters that are on the course. So let's take a look at what can happen there. So let's not beat around the bush. Characters are awesome. It's awesome just to go up there and take a picture with these characters. And I think this is the first place that it's going to really be affected come this November. I do believe that they will have characters on the course, but I think they're going to be further away. So you're going to have to take your pictures from a little bit further away, just like you do now whenever you go to the parks. Now, with characters being affected a little bit, what about interaction with people on the course? And I also mean water stations and just people in general. It seems to me it's going to be really hard to keep people off of the course. They might try to limit it, but on the most part, you probably are going to start seeing people on the course. Now, as far as mile markers, they are going to be there. So be prepared to see the mile markers and take pictures in front when you can. So again, I think something is going to be going on with the water stations. Something to the effect where they're going to put them out as we come by, so one at a time is going to be able to get it. But remember this, let's keep them safe just as much as they're going to try to keep us hydrated and safe themselves. So please, guys, be courteous when you're out there, especially when these guys are just volunteers. Please be courteous to these volunteers. All right, guys, so now we're done. Let's go get our finishing medals and see what happens then. Here I think they may do one of two things. Number one is they can wear gloves and hand them to you, or they can actually put them in a plastic bag and give them to you. So now the transportation back to your resorts is going to be a lot like the transportation to the resorts. So the only thing worth repeating is you might have to put on a mask, and so just be prepared for that. Now, just going to touch on this real quick is what's up with the fact that they haven't sold out as of today, which is the second day. It's been over 24 hours now that they opened up. As a matter of fact, we're at 30 hours, and some of the races are not sold out. What's going on? And I can answer that in one phrase. I have no idea. I thought by now that we would be sold out and people would be panicking and trying to find charities to see if they can run. but that's not true at all right now. I don't know why this is going on. There's a lot of theories out there, so you can make your own. I just tend to think that people are still being a little bit skeptical. And the one thing that I hope that they do not do is that they decide to turn these back to being virtual. I think that's going to upset a lot of people, and that's going to start putting haziness in people's minds, and that might be the reason why people are not signing up yet, because they're thinking it's going to be turned to virtual eventually. So I don't want it to. I don't think so, but I've been wrong before. Thank you very much, runDisneyers, and we're going to be doing videos once a week now, sometimes even twice a week when we get information. We're going to go into training. We're going to go into a lot of other different things. Please ask questions down below. Subscribe. Invite your friends. Please, let's start building this channel more and more and more. We're excited. We'll have some kind of meet and greet at the expo, hopefully, so that way we can start meeting each other, and let's have fun during these runs. And I look forward to the live events. I look forward to seeing you guys on the course. And until next time, see you sooner than later, and create a magical day.